Hello. We're here with Matt.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We're doing a GoHo attack.
And I guess before we get into this attack, we got a few replays to show you guys. Now, these are farming attacks because, well, I've been using Valkyries in war, so didn't have any good Gohos to show. So I want to kind of talk about, first off, how to approach a Town Hall 9 base. Now, when you're killing a Town Hall 9 base, it doesn't matter what strategy you're using. There's three key points that you must do in any Town Hall 9 attack. Step one, you must have a plan to kill the clan castle. Either you're going to lure and kill the clan castle, or you're going to kill the clan castle on the fly as you're entering the base. Both are viable strategies, but there's some things to look for, like where is the clan castle? Is the clan castle even lurable? Because you get those bases that are those ring bases really spread out, and it is damn near impossible to lure the clan castle, so you have no other choice other than to kill it on the fly. So once you've determined how you're going to take care of that clan castle, the next step is you need to figure out how you're going to kill the queen. In this base right here, the queen is on the outside of the base. So if this was a war base, it would be very easy to just drop your king and kill the queen. But other bases, you'll see the queen's kind of tucked in near the town hall in the center of the base, and it is really important to have a solid entry point to kill the queen. A good plan for that. So in these examples here, we're using a 3 golem entry, and all the army compositions are going to be the same. You'll see the 6 wizards, the 2 giants, the 6 archers, one of the golems in the clan castle. It's a level 5. And obviously both my heroes, the 3 heals and 4 earthquakes. Now, one thing that you can use instead of 4 earthquakes, you could bring a jump spell. So that makes it so you can bring 2 poisons. If you're going to kill the clan castle on the fly, 2 poisons helps a lot. Using a poison on the skeleton traps, that can make or break your raid. You got using it on the king to slow him down, or the queen to slow her down, depending on her location. So if you can get away with not using earthquakes and you can bring jump spells, that usually is better. But the reason I decided to go for the earthquakes in these examples is to show you that you don't need the poison. It's just icing on the cake.
Hmm.
And so, step one that I try to do in all of these attacks is lure and pull the clan castle. You'll see in these videos, only one of them had a realistic clan castle. Actually, I spent a good 10-15 minutes hitting next just to find each base, skipping over a lot of them. Just like, man, they got their queen upgrading, or their expos are upgrading, or something like that. I was trying to find bases that would actually have, like, that I could actually like give you a realistic example of, yeah, this is what a real base is, because people go, oh well, there's nothing in the clan castle. I can't tell you what's in the clan castle, but I can tell you, like, oh well, like in this base he has his air defense upgrading. That's not going to make any difference in a hog rider attack.
Right.
And so, but it was actually kind of difficult to find these bases. So let's go ahead and get into this attack.
Okay.
Step one is to check the clan castle and try to pull anything to the corner off where you're going to enter the base.
All right, I'm going to push play and we're going to zoom out just a little bit here. There's this hog rider. Didn't look like there was anything in there.
Okay, so go down by the queen, and you'll see here goes the 3 golems. And then it dropped the king. I still do the earthquake spells because it opens up the base. What you're looking for when to deploy the hog riders is you got some check marks. Clan castle dead, queen dead, and you wait for your golems to get into the base a little bit so that they distract the defenses. If you see those expos locked down and the clan castle and queen are dead, drop 3 to 4 hogs per building. And if you lead with a giant has twice the hit points of a hog, so you're essentially gaining a hog. But you don't want to bring more than 2 or 3 giants. I
Okay.
typically like to bring 2. I'll bring a third if I'm going to spawn the clan castle with a giant instead of a hog. But you'll see here the hogs are just peppering in. I dropped the heals, and this base has a lot of spots that the bombs could have been. But by doing the hogs surgically, only about 3 or so hogs is hitting each giant bomb, and I'm not at risk of losing my whole bunch of hogs to a giant bomb. That's the
Oh,
beauty
okay.
of surgical. And once I've done my heal spells, then I drop the rest of my cleanup troops, my archers, and I guess I'll use my queen ability. But the
Yeah.
way my mind separates this attack is your queen kills their clan castle, your king kills their queen. The wizards create the funnel for your king to be directed into the center of the base where you're going to find the queen. So wizards are the funnel. You only need a few. The archers, I bring those to clean up buildings, like drop them on the corners. You see, like they had corner buildings in here. You can see that they're destroyed. So you drop one archer on each builder hut or whatever they got in the corner. And also, so yeah, that's 4 archers. But so you got 2 left over. That gives you 2 archers to try to anchor with. So you spawn the clan castle. You drop your archer. If it gets killed because you dropped it too close to a defensive structure, you got one more chance. And if you fail that time, well, you better hope that your queen doesn't kill too much before the clan castle gets to her. So let's go on to the next attack.
Another surgical example, it reads.
Okay, now this one here, I'll pause it real quick. I want to kind of point out that if I would have waited one more second before deploying my hogs, I wouldn't have had enough time for the 3-star. I cut it too damn close. And I also should have done my earthquakes one square closer to the outside, probably, or one square closer to the town hall by the dark elixir storage. And so you see here, I'm checking the clan castle with the hog rider, and go ahead and play it.
Whoa, look at all those loons.
Yeah, so due east is where I anchor. And while they're coming over, I drop the earthquakes to save time.
Nice. And that's, you're pulling them over to the same side where the queen is, so killing the clan castle, killing the queen is all hopefully going to happen.
Yeah, so you see my queen comes down. I should have used her ability sooner than I did.
Right, because she can take some splash right there. Ooh.
Yeah. And zoom out. Alright, so here's the golems with the wizards behind to create that funnel and clear out some of those buildings. And the queen's down, the king's beating on the wall. And I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the golems to get in and those center defenses to become distracted. If those defenses are shooting your hogs, they die very quickly. So zoom out just a little and go down just a little. Alright, so you'll see the one giant gets released to distract the defenses, and then I'm peppering in the hog riders.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the heal goes down. I could have dropped that heal a little closer. From my perspective, I thought those hogs were taking more damage than they were. And more hogs peppered in and the heals. And you'll see that I opt to heal on the X-bow because I want to kill that X-bow. Those things have a lot of range and they will kill you.
Yeah. They're more lethal than they were before.
Oh, by far. Yeah, and on the left, you'll see that that group hit that giant bomb over there and lost a big pack right there. But because it's surgical, I didn't lose them all.
Yeah. The others came through and cleaned up. Get those Larrys.
Now, if I would have been able to look at the space before attacking it, I would have traded, like, one of my wizards and two of my archers for 3 wall breakers, and then it would have busted the wall, and there wouldn't have been an issue with the earthquake placement.
Yeah, you said you cut it close.
I was so close. Yeah, if there was like one less second, or if I would have waited one more second before deploying the hogs, it would have not worked.
Yeah.
This was actually the best example of the base that I could show, because I just couldn't find other bases that were pretty much like maxed out with both of their heroes. All right, so on with the next one.
Another surgical example says miss the queen ability.
Oh yeah, I was like doing everything I could, and then I heard her life started going down, and tried to hit it, but it was too late. So we checked the clan castle. There's nothing in there. The earthquake.
Wow, that earthquake opened everything. There's the golems and the wizards. Yeah, I like the GoHo because, like, I see people do like the Go Wipe. They use way too many wizards.
Well, go wipe. It's all about the wizards. Yeah, the wizards are the big thing there, not the P.E.K.K.A.s. Most people think it's the golems or the P.E.K.K.A.s, but yeah, you want a lot of wizards in a go. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
usually see it maybe like a P.E.K.K.A. or two, or maybe one in the clan castle.
so you see here, like I led with giants and tapped in hogs.
Yeah.
The queen's dead, and you got that Tesla farm and that crossbow. That's supposed to do a lot of damage, but it's all focused on golems and the king.
Yeah.
Drop the heal, that's keeping the golem alive. Well, that's going on, and it's a dead base. And you see, I only needed to use 2 of the heals.
Wow.
So this would be an example of where I could have had a rage spell to help push in the base.
Usually
I
never
wanted to
see
kill
that
the
many
Clan Castle on the
hogs alive at the end. So many hogs at the end.
So yeah, this was another really good example of you check the clan castle and kill it, but there was no clan castle to kill. You then
Oh my god. You had all your hogs alive almost.
create your funnel. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. So then after you kill the clan castle, you create your funnel, you kill the queen, then you release your hogs.
And this one says, bad funnel, still overkill.
I think this might be the last one. So yeah, you'll see how I picked this base. Pause it real quick. I want to talk about why I picked this base.
Okay.
Now, this is a base that you actually will see in wars, but this is not a fully maxed out base. This is kind of a new Town Hall 9. You know, he's got all of his buildings are Town Hall 8. He's got his expos, and he's got low level heroes.
Yeah.
But you see this base in war, and I wanted to show how to approach this. That's what I tried to do, just pick bases like you might see in war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead with this one. And the reason I messed up my funnel on this one is because I knew I was going to kill it anyways. I'm like, oops. You'll see that earthquake, it opens up. I don't know if you can tell here, but you'll see the gold just
Everything.
walk through that corner.
Yeah, it's going to
That's
get through the
open
corner.
right to the queen.
Yep, you got
Learning
it.
the radius of earthquake spells is very important. And you'll see I've got like 2 wizards in the bag still that I could have used for the funnel that I should have used, and there goes my king. Off to that gold mine that I should have killed.
Ah.
There he goes. And still, the kill squad, just a few wizards, killed their queen, no problem. So once their queen's down, I lead with the giant and start peppering in the hogs. And you'll see with the giants, I tried to distract their wizard towers. Wizard towers kill hogs. You'll see due north, watch that giant come in.
Yeah.
So I'm distracting a few defenses, preferably the splash damage, and then here comes the hogs under heal.
Yeah, one bomb hits little group, and then the rest of the groups are unhit. That's so nice. And then at the end, they're kind of like grouped a little bit together, but they're all in the heal.
And
then they
once
split.
once I do the last heal, that's when I go, oh, I guess I better drop my cleanup squad. Let them start clearing. And when you drop your cleanup crew, you want to focus on where are the hogs not. Because if you put your wizards and archers that you have left over, if you put them where the hogs are, then everything you have has to walk to the beginning of the base where the hogs started. So if you kind of start clearing where the hogs started, then they'll meet up in the middle like they're doing right here. And everything just kind of comes together all at once.
That's good.
And I think that was the last one. Go ahead and scroll up. But yeah, I think that was the last one.
Oh yeah, we'll double check. Those are nice. And you got level 5 hogs, and you'd say probably need at least level 4 hogs, or is this like level 5 only?
Well, if you are Town Hall 8 and you're attacking a Town Hall 9, you're going to want to do pretty much the same army. The difference is you'd want a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle because a P.E.K.K.A. has the same hit points as a level 1 golem, and it does the damage of a level 40 king. So if you're attacking up as a Town Hall 8 hitting a Town Hall 9, you must have level 4 hogs. If you're a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 9 and it's really weak, like if it looks like Lub's base, you could have level 3 hogs and be okay, probably. The scary thing is when they get their Town Hall 9 giant bombs, if you don't have level 4 hogs, you're in trouble. So yeah, if it looks like Love's base, you can probably do it level 3. If you're going after a mid to max Town Hall 9, you must have level 5 hogs. And level 3 golems is about the minimum that I would do against a mid to max Town Hall 9. Well, I guess a mid Town Hall 9 you probably could get away with level 2 golems, but really only against the weak Town Hall 9 I would even attempt level 1 golems. But you also have to remember, the point of the golems is to keep your kill squad alive long enough to kill the queen. So if the queen is on the outside of the base, you can bring 0 golems. Kill the queen, drop your hogs, use 4 heals, and just heal your hogs.
Nice.
Maybe it might be a good idea to bring a golem of your own because they got one of their X-bows on ground and you can easily drop it on the outside of the base and it'll distract that X-bow while your hogs are hopping around the base killing everything else, and the golem will also distract some of the defenses on that side of the base. But that's all base dependent. This is not a set in stone army. Oh, you just go make this and this and this. No, if they don't have any buildings in the corners, you don't need to bring the 6 archers. You only need to bring the 2 archers, and you can bring another wizard. Let's say you gotta punch really deep in the base. Well, you don't need to bring like 6 wizards. You need to bring more like 12 or 14 wizards. Maybe you really need to get in the base and you want to bring 4 golems and a bunch of wizards and then only like 12 or 14 hog riders on the back end. Maybe you need the jump spells instead of the heals. Maybe you need a rage. Maybe you're going against a Town Hall 10 and you need a freeze for the Inferno Tower. I mean, There's just so many ways that you can switch up this attack depending on the base you're attacking. The reason this attack is complex is because you need to know, how many golems do I need? Well, that's simple. How far in the base do you need to punch? And you will be, depending on the queen location, you will bring from 0 golems all the way up to 3 golems, maybe even 4. So that's one big mystery about this attack, is figuring out how many golems. The other big mystery is figuring out, how many giants do I need for surgical.
Hmm.
If you bring more than 3 giants, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
I typically bring 2. Okay, so that part's gone. The next is, how many wizards do I bring? Anywhere from 6 to 14, depending on how far you need to punch in the base. If you just need to create that funnel, just bring like 4 to 6 wizards, create the small little funnel, and off you go with your heroes, and you win. The other part, people go, how many hogs do I bring? As many as you possibly can.
Let's see if I remember right. You said bring about 4 for the defenses that you wanted to kill? 4 or 5, right?
4 or 5 hog riders?
4 each defense that you wanted to...
Oh, no. 3 to 4. You pepper in 3 to 4, and what determines if you're putting 3 or 4 is how many defenses are behind that. For example, if we look at Love's base over here in the bottom right, let's assume all this stuff is maxed out. We've got that cannon, and then the archer tower, and you got the mortar, and you got the air defense. So against that, I would drop 3 apiece, because a mortar and an air defense don't do anything to hog riders. All right, so let's keep going around his base. I would drop 3 on the next cannon, 3 on the other archer tower, because that mortar behind it does nothing. Oh, and you got the blower in there too. Pretty much all the way around Love's base, I would drop 3 on him. Where you would drop 4, let's say in the bottom right where we first started with the air defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that was an X-bow, and let's say that blower was a wizard tower. Or no, the mortar was a wizard tower, then the blower could be your mortar. So you got a wizard tower, a cannon, and all that stuff in there. That's when I would drop 4 per structure, 4 on the cannon, 4 on the archer tower, and then drop a heal.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what's right there. You just look at how many buildings do they have to get through. And when you deploy, you want to deploy them to where they go clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, imagine, I don't know, a U or a rainbow. You're either going to follow a U or a rainbow. So imagine we're doing a U. We'll just say you're coming in from the north, and then your hogs want a path in the shape of a U. The reason being, your kill squad has already punched a hole in the base, and there are no more defensive structures to kill where your kill squad is. So you start out at either the left side or the right side of your kill squad, and you work around the base in a circle. Just make a U or you make a rainbow, depending on how you're entering the base.
Cool.
Another question people might have is about hero levels. What level do I need my king and queen to be? Well, that's simple. A level 5 queen kills almost any clan castle if you do her ability right. So if it's a dragon in the clan castle, you pull it off to the side, you wait for the dragon to breathe on the queen, then you hit their ability. Now, as of late, I've been seeing Valkyries mixed with dragons. If you see that, you wait until the Valkyrie is getting close, you pop your ability, and your queen will kill everything. And you might need to drop a wizard to help finish off the dragon, unless you can bring a poison spell. Then you can drop the poison in front of the clan castle as they're running towards you. You use your queen ability at the right time, and you win!
Yeah.
So, level 5 queen is what you need. What level does my king need to be? Well, I wouldn't recommend trying to punch into a base and killing the queen if she's deep in the base, no less than a level 10 king. And if you got your king to level 10 at Town Hall 8, well, great. Now, if the queen is on the outside of the base, real easy to get to. As long as your king has the ability, you're good. So, level 5 king. And what you do is you go, oh, my king's locked onto the queen. I'm going to activate him. Then he charges up and he runs over there, and then he kills the queen.
Yeah.
And then you go, yay, we win. Cross that off your mental checklist, and you go, okay, clan castle's dead. The
Yeah.
queen's dead.
Yeah.
I got my golems into the center of the base, and the expos are distracted. Time to deploy the hogs.
Time for
One
the
giant, pepper in
hogs.
some hogs, and there you go. You heal your hogs where they need to be healed. And when you're doing the surgical hogs, you don't worry about the giant bombs because, well, only 2 or 3 hogs are going to activate the bombs if you're doing it right. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, those are really, really important steps, and you make it really easy to understand, Matt. That's why I'm really happy that we're doing this video.
Oh, well, thank you. I, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the Hog Rider attack. I think we've kind of covered everything pretty dang good. Um, but yeah, I guess if you guys have questions about specifics on how to approach a base, how to do anything, hit us up in the game and we'll check it out. If you want to join our clan, it's hashtag LP8GLORR. We get a lot of clan requests, so if you just say I want to join your clan, we're going to say no. So make sure you say I saw your video on YouTube, and we'll gladly accept you. We'll give you a shot, and we'll help you out. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See you later.